board, I would like to express my appreciation to you for coming out today and expressing interest in the issues that we hope to discuss today. This event would not be possible without your enthusiasm and your interest in exploring our faith and our spirituality. We wanted to hold this event to bring the students together to discuss issues of importance to our generation, and most importantly, build bonds of community across the state and even the nation that we can draw upon in the months and years to come. Our theme today is at a crossroads, exploring the culture and identity in a diverse world. When brainstorming for a theme for this conference, we knew that there were certain relevant issues we wanted to discuss with all of you today. Let me take a minute to briefly go over these issues. First, how can we describe the importance of cultural expression to us today, especially living outside of India, where these more traditional activities are readily preserved? What value do art, music, dance, and other forms of cultural expression have in our lives and in the past? What value does it have to spirituality and to religious thought? How is this cultural preservation adopted in an increasingly globalized and diverse world? Second, in what way do we define ourselves as humans? How does our environment shape that identity? Is it valuable to construct a pan-Hindu identity that connects all of us? If so, what is that unifying identity based on? Third, and finally, what is our relationship to the diverse world around us? In what ways can we make our presence felt in a positive, genuine way and connect with others based on these aforementioned cultural and identity concepts? Not only with other Hindus, but in interfaith, intercultural, and interethnic communities. We do realize that it's hard to tackle all these issues in one day, but hope to instill these questions with you to share with your own religious communities, and that we can continue to discuss them over the course of the coming years as we maintain the relationships that we're in start today. Today is about you and about what you want to do with it, so please feel completely free to participate whatever ways you want, and to shape this event for future years. I also just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge the organizers of this conference who have made this today possible. This includes our HSO board, Arsha Bhavani, Bhavan Desai, Maitreyi Shankar, Harsh Vatsaka, Shweta Venkatram, Anjali Gupta, Kavindra Krishnamani, and to our director of student life and trustees, Bharadwaj Kumar, our advisor, Swami Atmanatyananda, and our dean of religious life, I just want to thank you all again for being here with us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. And now I would like to invite representatives from each of the schools and different organizations that are here with us today to say a little bit about their organizations and how Hinduism is being practiced out there. So, any representatives from different schools want to come up and talk a little bit for maybe a minute or 2 minutes about the schools? Yeah.
I don't want to take too much time. He is the limelight for all of us. He is a guru, and at the same time, he has told us how to do things. And the thing I want to talk about is we have that program in UCLA. It's called Project Rishi. Because who wants to come and learn this? Because UCLA has its own student center, is telling our friend Narayana. Thousands of students are there. They meet and they have programs, yearly programs, and university also has. Separately, this one, Rishi, how does it relate to Hinduism, especially? So it's called Rural India Social Health Improvement. It's in very well Hinduism, Rishi. At the same time, what we are doing in the southern village, 100 miles away from Madras. The best way to know is our great Acharya, Chandrasekhar Swami, Kanchi Acharya, one of the greatest ones. Lord Shiva's reincarnation. Somebody has not seen him, sorry you missed him. If you are visiting, you know. Lord Shiva, they are right there. Chandrasekhar Swami. His birthplace, Karame. From there it's 5 miles. And the students, when they go there, that's what Hinduism comes in, I tell them, when you go there, you will see Hinduism practice right there. Villages, how they behave, and how they feed these people. And every year, this year, they all go there as groups. And they go and now they're all enriched for Hinduism because the way it is practiced. So not the money, not the material. They have a feeling when they go from here, oh, people are very poor, they don't know, when they go there, they find they're not poor, they're rich. And whatever they give, they think we are giving them. You want to give yourself, you just give. Otherwise, don't think that they need it in any form of you. Never think that because they need to give, no. We give because we want to give. And that's where the Hinduism really practice. When you go there and visit these people, and then share, and they come back, they want to go back. These are Buddhist students, Chinese students, American students, Indians, and Indians. So that's where the Prophet Rishi, to a great extent, does this Hinduism, how they know it, vegetarianism, and I come from Vaishnava, no onions, no garbage, Jainism.
Namaste everyone. My name is Sandeep and I'm the Institute Representative from Kolkata. And we also have a human representative, Ashna here. She's also on board and one more position on the way. And Industries Counseling work has been around for quite some time, at least 10 years. And over the past couple of years, CAPTA has really been revitalized and we've been trying to expand the scope of our activities to meet the needs of different people, different students who have different interests. And we make sure we celebrate all major independent schools, including Ramana, Shivram, and on top of that, we have recently started a newsletter that we have just published. So I have a few copies of our first edition, so if you guys would like to take a copy of that. And we also do regular SEBA activities, and we, as a factor, are trying to diversify so that we can try to incorporate not only the people, Hindus who are from India, but also students from all over the campus. And one of the initiatives we started this semester is to basically reenact scenes from the Ramayana to host a play, and that's something we're currently doing.
Everyone, I'm Paula from Stanford. I'm the president of the Management Institution at Stanford. At Stanford, we basically our main task is to spread knowledge about Hinduism, and we basically do evening classes and followed by a Sanskrit class. So it's like 2 hours of discussion, and then so 1 hour we read like Sanskrit and lectures, and then we have a discussion about that for 1 hour, and then we have a 1 hour Sanskrit class, and then followed by lunch or dinner and they have it. And then we also organize major festivals like Diwali, which is pretty much visit. And then we do other visitors and most possibly. And we also do like a biannual like spiritual retreat. And there's this place called Olima Valley, around San Francisco, which is and there's a retreat over there maintained by the Vedanta Society of San Francisco. And we basically go there and have free time there. We do Karma, we have this practice figure discussion. All of the other events in the space there. So you sound a better like you sound like you need to my name is Arjun Pradeep. I'm the president of the University of Maryland, Baltimore County Business Student Council. And being at UMBC, one of the most diverse campuses in the nation, we have a really wide variety of different races and cultures that come to all of our meetings. And pretty much our chapter is about, I want to say, 50 to 60 people large. Our main points are really to save us, so we're really touching the local temples because in Maryland there's at least I want to say 7 or 8 temples, and we're in touch with all of them, usually through one way of save or another. So they'll have some kind of save activity, such as sandwich for the homeless, or they'll always need someone to regulate parking or anything like the littlest things that we can do. We always show the most support. Because that's how we connect with them. And big events that we usually have to do throughout the semester are pujas for finals, pujas for the different holidays, such as Shivratri, Holi, anything like that. Then we also host a really big spring show called Holi Hungama every year, in which we make around a little over $1,000 in profit, and we donate to a youth to save charity that our agency is a strong relationship with. And in a few weeks, we'll be having HSC is hosting their DMV retreat, DC Maryland Virginia retreat, and you guys are all East Coast, and we're going to come. Thanks.
Namaste everyone, my name is Ravi. I'm actually representing the National Body of Hindu Students Council. We're an organization that has over 50 chapters in universities across America, and a few of them are represented over here, Stanford, UMBC, Berkeley. And as you can see, they do a lot of, they put on a lot of events and really create a forum for discussion, an open place for Hindus to just talk about their own identity, talk about issues that they face, and just to explore what is the meaning of their heritage. So that's what we do at a chapter level. At a national level, we basically provide resources for those chapters, educational, monetary, and other kind of logistical help for putting on events, just like the retreat that's being planned for the first weekend of March. We have national camps, and we have other conferences that we hold. So the main goal is to kind of bridge that the gap between the parents' generation and the generation that we're growing up in over here, which is what I feel is so important to us as youth. Like what does it mean to be Indian? What does it mean to be Hindu? And can we find some kind of a balanced place where we're not totally being orthodox in ways that we don't understand, which is how we feel that our parents are, but can we also not go totally the opposite direction? Is there some kind of middle ground? And I feel that's kind of what HSC is blazing a trail in doing, so I'm really happy to be at the conference. Exactly like what we need, to just open into that. So big thanks to Tom.
I'm Srivasan.